Hi, and welcome to the next Activision project at Target. If you're also doing Best Buy visits, make sure to watch the Best Buy training video for Call of Duty launch. We are visiting stores because the new Call of Duty Black Ops 4 video game is launching. Our project starts on October 12th. Make sure to start on October 12th because the new game is on sale as soon as the store opens. For visits at Target, we are required to have an ISF badge. And if you don't have an ISF shirt, please send us an email to projects@instarefocus.com and request either a new badge and tell us the shirt size you need. For this project, you will be receiving a box like this. All of the materials will be in this box. Make sure to open it right away. Go through your materials. If you're missing anything, please send us an email, projects@instarefocus.com. If you're missing a manual or approval page or anything that is attached to your work order, feel free to just print it at your house and continue to do your work orders. We're going to go ahead and open the box. For Target, you will receive a couple of poly bags. Depending on what projects you are doing, you will receive different marketing materials for different stores. Make sure to look at your work order number on Field Nation because the project number is part of the description of the work order name. For these Target visits, there are 4 project numbers: 2114, 2115, 2116, and 2117. Make sure to know exactly what project number corresponds with the store you are visiting and only do the scope of work outlined in the manual and the checkboxes you need to check on the approval page. As always, our manual and approval page work together. So make sure to have the Target manual and the Target approval page together before you go into the store and make sure you have the right materials. Now, we only made one manual that covers all project scope of work and one approval page that covers all project scope of work. So if it says all projects, that means it covers, the step is for 2114, 15, 16, and 17. But if it's a project-specific step, it is highlighted in yellow, and we're calling out, for example, it's for 2114 or 2115. So pay attention, be organized, make sure that on the approval page, you indicate what project number you're doing for what work order number and what store number and what visit date you're visiting. And together, we believe that we're setting you up for success as far as you knowing exactly what scope of work and what materials are needed for what store. We will go ahead now and go through the manual, and I will call out what projects are for all projects or project specific. For step 1, make sure when you arrive to the store, you find guest services, sign into the vendor book, and let the LOD know, lead on duty, know that you are with Instar Focus and you are doing an Activision service because the new Call of Duty game came out, and you are there to make sure that the video games are on the sales floor along with specific marketing vehicles. Step 2 is for all projects. You are required to locate and audit the Call of Duty rolling rack. Now, a lot of you did this last year. You've noticed that Target stores are notorious for not putting it on the sales floor on day 1, and they need a little help. So this year we're indicating what the box looks like that you will find in the back room. It will look like this if it's not already on the sales floor. If it is, the rolling rack, we're giving you images of what it looks like. It can be placed in the front of store, or it could be placed in the gaming department. So make sure to locate the rolling rack and make sure it is merchandised with games, Sony card, and a toy that is shown in the manual. If the rolling rack is on the sales floor, make sure that all of the items that we have listed are stocked. If the Sony cards are not, go into the electronics department. These Sony cards are located in the Sony inline section in the video game department. And if the toy is not stocked, ask a team member in electronics to look up the DPCI number that is given right above the item photo, and they can find out if they have any more in stock and where it's located, and then potentially they can go in the back room and grab some for you to place inside the rolling rack. If you have trouble finding the rolling rack on the sales floor, engage the lead on duty in the electronics department or at guest services and ask if they know about the rolling rack for Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Tell them you have an image of what it looks like. It should be in all stores, and definitely spend time on looking for it in the back room. Activision spent a lot of money on it, so we definitely want to make sure that it is on the sales floor. If lead on duty tells you it maybe came in damaged, still ask to maybe see it, because it's a photo requirement. You need to take a photo of it. We're going to take this box off and show you what the rolling rack looks like when it is unpackaged. When rolling racks arrived to Target stores, there was the stop letter that was part of the packaging. You have this also attached to your work order. It shows you exactly what product goes where. These games are supposed to be in a security case before they go into the rolling rack. Team member in electronics can help you with that. On the approval page, make sure to indicate the upon arrival to the store experience, whether the rolling rack was on the sales floor, whether you found it at front of store or electronics, or whether you had to give some help and assistance to the store and you've located it or could not locate it. Also indicate the merchandising of the rolling rack. We would like to know if all the games and the cards and the toy was there, or maybe some items were out of stock, or perhaps you could not locate it. So obviously this merchandising you can do. And for photo expectation, please upload at least one, but we would like to see 2 photos of the rolling rack, different angles, ideally showing us the side that has all merchandise fully stocked. For step number 3, please do this for all projects. We will be auditing the Launchpad and in gaming department. Many of you know what the Launchpad looks like, but it is the main end cap facing the main aisle in the video game department. If you're not sure, ask a team member in electronics. We have a visual of what it should look like. The top header graphic should be Call of Duty Black Ops 4. If it's not, alert the team member in electronics and let them know that they should be looking in ISM, in-store marketing area in the back of the store for this graphic. The PS4, Black Ops 4 video game and Xbox One video game should be on the Launchpad. If not, we're giving you the DPCI numbers for each game. Make sure to work with a team member, and if they have the games in stock, they have to be present on the Launchpad. Some of you will run into the Call of Duty Black Ops 4 pre-order cards. The pre-order is over, right? The new game came out, so all pre-order cards for this game are now obsolete. Make sure to remove them off the sales floor, give them to the team member, tell them to remove these cards from their inventory system, and you can destroy them, or ideally they should be destroying them. Feel free to take a picture of that to upload and show it to us. For step 3, on the approval page, indicate that the games for PS4 and Xbox One are on the Launchpad, and upload a photo. Ideally, it's a straight shot from the floor above the header graphic showing us the full Launchpad. Please do step number 4 in all stores. It's for all projects. We will be flipping a graphic on a Sony PDQ tray. Right now, that graphic says Spider-Man, it's red. And when you flip it, it will be black, and it will say Call of Duty Black Ops 4, and there should be games inside that tray for PS4 Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Now, we indicate that this tray is not in all stores, but it's in most stores. So look in the video game department in the PlayStation inline section to locate this PTQ tray. If you do and you flip it, great, take a picture. If not, take a picture and show us the Sony inline section, indicating that you tried to look for the PTQ tray and it just isn't there. For step number 5, it only applies to project 2114 and 2115. So this is where you have to be careful, be organized, look at your approval page. In that blue box where you wrote down the project number, if it says 2114, 2115, you must do step 5. It's a photo requirement and it's a survey requirement. For this project, it means that you will have a dedicated Call of Duty section in the store. We're showing you what that section looks like. And you need to bring in this kit into the store. We'll actually have a sticker on here saying that it's for 2114, 2115 project. So that's a good indicator that you need to bring in this kit. And you will be updating these PTQ trays. There's 2 of them. And we'll show you how that works. In this kit, there are 4 graphics. 2 are for PS4. And 2 are for with Xbox One. So PS4 are blue, Xbox One are green. For the top tray, you will be placing 2 PS4 graphics directly onto the existing backer panel here. You'll want to make sure that the new Black Ops 4 games are on the left and the other games are on the right. So simply on the back side, it's a double-sided foam tape. Make sure to remove the backing from the foam tape so it becomes sticky. And you can firmly apply it to the backer graphic that is currently there. So simply just lay it flat and attach your foam tape. It is forgiving, so if you don't apply it correctly, you can redo it. The goal is to make sure it sticks to it. So if there were games in this tray, remove them, apply your graphics, and then put the games back on. And these graphics indicate and they tell you which games should go in front of which position. I went ahead and peeled back the double-sided tape and applied 4 graphics here. Make sure they're in the correct order. We also indicated on each graphic which one is top left, top right, and which one is bottom left, bottom right. This is indicated very clearly in your manual, also directly on the graphics. In this dedicated Call of Duty section, there could also be the Call of Duty Black Ops 4 pre-order cards. Same thing, if you find them, remove them. Make sure a team member removes them from the inventory system. If you locate this area and the PTQ trays are both missing, engage the team member in electronics, give them the 4 graphics because they should have at least shelves there or something for the video games because they're on the planogram, they're supposed to be there. And hopefully they will use the graphics and put them in the back of the shelf, help them bring the games out if they're not already there, and help them with merchandising this section. It's supposed to look full with only Call of Duty product. Make sure only Call of Duty product is in that section except for the Sony cards that can be in that section. They will be the same exact Sony cards that you helped place in the rolling rack. Next step is step number 6. Please do this in all your store visits. It's for all projects. For this step, you will be locating and auditing the Call of Duty Black Ops 4 PC version of the game. we're asking you to locate it in the PC gaming section. And we're also letting you know in the manual that PC gaming section is changing in all Target stores. That section is transitioning. A lot of stores are actually minimizing their PC gaming presence, so it will no longer have a dedicated PC gaming section. It will not actually have that header graphic anymore. So you need to engage the electronics team member, and they can point out where the game is if you cannot find it. But it is always in the general video game department, which is about 6 inline sections. So just walk around, look for any PC games, and you should find it. If not, we're giving you the DPCI number, and the team member can easily find, look it up in their system to see if they have it in stock and where it's located. Next step is step number 7. It's for all projects. Do it in all stores. You will be placing the Monster Snipe stickers on 3 coolers at the front of the store. The stickers look like this, and there's 3 of them in a poly bag that we're giving you. Make sure you have 3 of them. They're easy to peel off and to stick. Make sure to stick them on the front door. And before you do that, make sure that the Monster energy drink with cross promotion with Call of Duty Black Ops 4, the graphic is clearly indicated on the can itself. Make sure that that can is inside the cooler, and then you can place the Monster sticker on the left corner of the cooler. For step number 7, on the approval page, please indicate if you placed the sticker on 3 coolers, 2 coolers, or 1 cooler. Again, ideally it's all 3 coolers. And if the lead on duty or some manager refused for whatever reason, we're giving you a spot for that as well. But get their name or her name who refused so we can follow up and find out exactly what happened. Step number 8 is project specific. So watch out, make sure you're doing the right project number. It's only for projects 2114 and 2116. So again, double check on your approval page that you have the right project number. If you do, it means that the store received this Monster shipper. It looks exactly like this, except this part right here at the top is promoting Call of Duty Black Ops 4. There's clear messaging on it. So this graphic is different, but everything else is the same. And inside the shipper, there will be Monster energy drinks promoting Call of Duty Black Ops 4. It will be very clearly indicated. So the goal for you is to first find this shipper. It will be either in video game department or in grocery. If you do not find it, engage a team member at the store, show them pictures of what you're looking for, and hopefully they will point you in the right direction. Once you find it, you will need this clipboard that we included in your materials. There's a sticker on it that also corresponds, telling you that it's only for project 2114 and 2116. Make sure to open it, pull this out of the bag. You will need this, and you will need the Sony cards. It's the same Sony cards that you placed into the rolling rack. It's the same PlayStation Plus. It's the 12-month membership, $59.99. If the store for some reason is low on the 12-month, you can get the 6-month or the 3-month as well. Just make sure it's the PlayStation Plus cards. Hang your first cards on the second peg. It's very easy to put them on. And then hang the second set on the top. So it will look like this on both left and right side. To properly install this clipboard with the Sony cards, you will need this Monster shipper. Pick either the left or the right side of it to apply this clipboard onto the side, and pick the side that is the most visible to target guests. so it has the most visual exposure. On the back of this clipboard, we have foam tape that's double-sided, so remove the paper backing. And you can now place it all the way at the top. Try and match the corner of the clipboard with this corner. And try and place it as straight as you can. And that foam tape will activate pretty quickly. Just give it some gentle pressure. And that's all we have to do. For step number 8 on the approval page, we're asking you if you were able to locate the shipper first, and if you did, where you located it, and if you did, whether you placed the clipboard with Sony cards, or if you did not, because the shipper was missing, you can still hand this clipboard to the team member in electronics and ask them if they have a different area where they could use it. It's up to them. You can just hand it to them. If they decide to throw it away, that's fine. But ideally, they do use this clipboard somewhere. And the reason why we're placing Sony cards is because Call of Duty Black Ops 4 actual cards are running a little bit late. So you can tell the team member that when they do get the actual correct cards, they can continue to use this marketing material and place those cards instead of the Sony cards. On behalf of everyone here at In-Store Focus, we want to thank you for watching this video, and we wish you the best on your work orders.